Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. The title of our today's video is How to Add Salesmate Contact Details in Google Sheet. So the objective of our today's video is that as soon as a new contact is created in my Salesmate account, I want the details of that contact should be added to my Google Sheets too. For this, we are going to create a connection between Salesmate and Google Sheet. To create this connection without knowing any coding language, we are going to use Pably Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pably, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use Salesmate, and for action, we are using Google Sheets. So if you want to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to add Salesmate contact details in Google Sheet. So for this, we are going to create a connection between our Salesmate account and our Google Sheets. To create this connection, we are going to use Pably Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So as you can see that this is the landing page of Pably, and I open it by searching pably.com/connect in my browser. So you can also open it so easily, and after opening this page, you will get two options. One is sign up for free and the another one is sign in. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you'll get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pably apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pably. But in today's video, we are going to use Pably Connect because we are connecting two applications, that is Salesmate and Google Sheets. So we are going to click on Access Now. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button right over here which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says Automations, and I want to name my workflow as Add Salesmate Contact Details in Google Sheets. And now we are going to click on Create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in it. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this, you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the command. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here, we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the command of our trigger. So now for the trigger application, I'm going to select Salesmate over here because we are going to create our automation between Salesmate account and Google Sheets. So I'll search for Salesmate, select this, and now it is asking me for the trigger event. So for this, we are going to use new contact. And now it is providing me with a webhook URL and the instructions to connect my Pably's workflow with my Salesmate account. So we are going to read the instructions, and it is saying log into your Salesmate account, navigate top right icon, set up sales automation and workflow management. So I'll open my Salesmate account, top right corner, set up, and then on the left sidebar, we are going to select automation. And over here, you can see workflow management. So now we are going to click on new rule over here and the module as contact only, and I'll give it a demo rule name, and then we are going to click on next. And now it is asking to execute on, so we are going to select create and then again next. And then for the rule criteria, I'm not selecting anything. If you wish, you can select and then you're going to click on next. And again for actions, we are going to select call webhooks over here. We are going to click on add, and again it is asking me the name, so we are again going to write dummy rule over here. And then for the method, we are going to select post, and over here we are going to paste the URL Pably's workflow gave us. So I'll just open my workflow, copy this URL and paste it over here. And now we'll go to body, select form data, and now it is asking key and value. To let you know this, I'll take you to my form. So whenever our user will fill this form, automatically a new contact would be created in our Salesmate. So over here, you can see first name, last name, email and mobile number. So for the value, we are going to select the same. So first we are going to select the first name over here. So I'll search for first name. And over here, key means the name I want to give this. So I want to give this name as first name only. And then we'll do the same for the last name. So I'll search for last name over here, select last name, and then give the name as last name. And again, we'll move forward, search for email over here, select email and give the name as email. Again, we'll move forward, search for mobile over here, select mobile and give the name as mobile number. After doing all this, we are going to click on save and then save over here too. Now you can see that we have successfully connected our workflow with our Salesmate account. So now we are going to generate a response. So I'll open my form, fill the first name as test, last name as user, and for the email, I'm going to enter testuser@pablitudes.com. And for the mobile, I'm going to enter this. After filling all the dummy details, I'm going to click on submit. So we'll open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. And yes, you can see Pabbly has captured the response. Here's the first name, the last name, the dummy phone number, and the email. So first we'll go on our Salesmate. Open our contacts from here. And yes, you can see test user has been created with the same email and the mobile number that we entered. So this means that our contact has been created. We just want to add this contact details to our Google Sheets. So again, we are going back to our workflow. And after successfully completing our trigger step, we are going to go to our action step. For our action application, we are going to use Google Sheets over here. I'll select Google Sheets. And now for the action event, I'm going to select add new row. And now we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Sheets account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And then after selecting your account, it will ask you for some permissions. So you can give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because Pabbly is secure. So I am also going to click on allow. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Google Sheets account with our Pabbly's workflow. Over here now it is asking me the spreadsheet name and the sheet name. So we go to our sheets. Over here you can see the spreadsheet name as Salesmate Contacts and the sheet name as Sheet 1. So I'll go back to my workflow. Select the spreadsheet name as Salesmate Contacts and the sheet name as Sheet 1 only. And now it is asking me the first name, last name, email and mobile number. So we are going to map these details. Mapping means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Salesmate as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of a trigger application only. So I'll open the response. And over here you can see the first name. So I'll just select this. And then we'll do same for the last name too. And then for the email. And then for the phone number. After mapping all these details have now become dynamic. And as soon as a new form is submitted, new contact will be created in my Salesmate and the details of first name, last name, email and mobile number will change automatically. I don't have to change it again and again because I mapped this. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that our data has been added to our Google Sheets. So I'll open my Google Sheets. And yes, over here you can see first name test, last name user and the email and also the mobile number that we entered. This means that our workflow is successful. So we'll just test the workflow once again and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So directly we'll go to our forms, click on refresh. Again, we are going to fill in the dummy details as dummy user, email as dummy@pablitudes.com and then the mobile number as this. After filling in these details, I'm going to click on submit. And yes, you can see that our form has been successfully submitted. So now we are going to open our contacts, refresh the contacts. And yes, you can see dummy user, dummy@pablitudes.com and the same number that we entered has been created in our Salesmate too. So now we'll open our Google Sheets and check that if Google Sheet has captured the response or not. And yes, you can see first name dummy, last name user and the email and the phone number has been added to our Google Sheets too. This means that our workflow is successful. So I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application, we selected Salesmate. For our trigger event, we selected new contact. Pabbly gave us a webhook URL, so we copied this URL and we created a setup with our Salesmate account. After that, we filled in a form and then clicked on save and send test request. Pabbly captured the response and over here you can see the contact added. And then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, we selected Google Sheets. For our action event, we selected add a new row. We connected Google Sheets account with Pabbly's workflow. We selected the spreadsheet name and the sheet name. We mapped the details so that these details become dynamic. And over here, you can see the two responses that we have received and the two contacts that we have created. This means that our automation is successful. So if you have any query related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.